Right, back live tonight. Here on In Focus, Gauteng Finance MEC Lebogang Maile says the province needs to do something drastic to tackle deaths from contaminated food. He's calling for a state of emergency to be declared after at least 7 children died after eating snacks from various spaza shops. Tensions are running high in the Johannesburg townships following the incident. Johannesburg Public Safety MMC Mgcini Tshwaku joins us now for an update. MMC, good to have you, and thank you very much for your time. Last time I spoke to you, you promised me that from the 1st of November at least, it's not going to be business as usual when it comes to this issue. You are launching quite an extensive program that will address it. So it's quite disturbing for many people. They're saying, well, MMC is launching a program, but here we are reporting some more deaths. What's happening?
Well, thank you very much, Gutabu, and then also good evening to your listener, to your viewers at home. Yes, we've launched the campaign on Friday, which is Noma Kanjani Manje Namhlanje. And then today we're at the inner city doing the bylaw enforcement. You saw that there was a lot of, we've enforced these bylaws there in the city. And we are planning with the mayor. The mayor was here this morning. He came to sit with us as well. So we're all in one. So we're going to do a widespread bylaw enforcement, and we're going to start in Soweto, checking all the the spaza shops and the compliance and all of that. So it's going to be a multidisciplinary with the development planning coming on board, environmental health are going to be coming on board, so that the mayor is on top of this as well with ourselves as the public safety. So we're actually going to be doing something about it.
Yeah.
But we should look into something on a Putabo. Like you see, there's this issue here is that one of the things that we've spoke to MMC. I mean, this issue is belonging to the public health. MMC, and I know that MMC Eni has been working around the clock, I think, with the province as well. There's been a lot of inspection that has been done in a number of the spaza shop, and what they're actually doing now is to trace where are these things are being actually manufactured, like the original source, to check this contamination and follow it up. Because remember, at the end, us as a police officers, we are at the tail end in terms of enforcing this bylaw, helping them as well. So they're actually been starting to really do that. They visited one of the factories that made some biscuits, I think a week ago. So now the one that is manufacturing these chips, they're actually going to be visiting the factory and check in terms of how clean it is. Does it comply with the standards?
Yeah.
And you might have heard also that there has been a usage of a red poison. It's an organophosphate. So there's got a lot of study, there's a lot of investigation with the police and also through the health, the practitioners, because in many areas, especially in Naledi, you find that there's a lot of rats. So you've got these readily available, the pesticides like the red poisoning that the people are using, of which they've been declared by the toxicologist as very toxic, and they've been warned a number of times. So I think that the Department of Eni as well, on the public health side, they're looking into that.
Yeah.
So with this one of Alex, let's give it a chance. We want to get the autopsy as well to see what was the cause for the death of the kids.
But in a densely populated area like Alex, where there's also heavy presence of informal traders, how does your operation, I suppose, functionalize itself in that space?
No, it's very simple. What we normally do is that we actually bring POPs, we bring all our units, about 500 plus units. We get into the area, we do the whole check. So the community actually they do allow us to do our work. I can say that we've been doing our checks on the spaza shops, and there is a consensus everywhere that these shops are, they are not compliant at all in terms of the EMS Act, in terms of the environmental health and all of that. So that's why now the mayor and the public safety department, we're going to have a joint operation, all of us to go. We're going to start with Soweto as we have actually promised. that, I mean, we will tell you the whole time. So we want to go to all the shops there in Soweto to just really get to the bottom of it. But remember, as I said, that there are so many factors on this issue, which is the manufacturing, the issue of the poisoning, and all of that. But yeah, we were really getting to the bottom of it. We were just saying that, you know, why now? You know, the timing. You know, the timing is just very odd. So working with the province, with the crime intelligence, they're working into that as well to really determine. So everyone, I think that Butabo is puzzled as the whole country is at, but we're on top of it. We're doing our checks and everything. And, you know, I remember I said that I've done my work last year, even the beginning of this year. And I think that what we need to do is that we need to close them down, and then they need to reapply in terms of the license and the compliance. And those ones that are compliant, we can open them up slowly but surely. Yeah, because most of them, as we did, most of the guys are sleeping there. Yeah. And also there are rats. And in those spaza shops, there are cats. But
I suppose a quicker turnaround is what people are calling for. I mean, I saw a lot of people when you were launching, they're saying, you know, it's to use a word that they use on social media. They're saying, the MMC is starting again with these populist campaigns. You know, they say you've mastered the art of Begicel and so on and so forth. They're saying we want to see real action.
No, they must try me. They must see what we did now in the inner city. We clean the whole street clean. And tomorrow we're going to back there again. We're going to clean the city block by block. Unfortunately, is that we need to broadcast the work that we're actually doing, because you'll have these counter-revolutionaries out there who are saying that, I mean, the EFF deployed MMC is not doing anything. We're not seeing any change. So we need to show you the before and after. Yeah. Many people were there today. We're not even joking. You can even see our pictures there. We are we're actually getting into the city, enforcing this bylaw. We are searching everyone that is going there. We are going back there again tomorrow. We're going to be stationed there for the next 7 days. Clean it up, get this, we'll conquer the street, and then we're going to go block by block. And I know that what I need to bring to the attention of the public and everyone, that there is a syndicate that is running, the informal traders, and they are collecting money for the formal traders. They approached me when I was on the ground that we need to stop what we're actually doing because the matter, it is sub judice. But I said, okay, of course, in other areas, there is a matter at the Denver Road. There's a Denver Street there. The matter is sub judice. But in all the other areas, all our informal traders, there's allocated areas for trading them. You don't have to put this, informal trading everywhere. Yeah. So there's going to be a big war in the city. Unfortunately, people, they will call me names, but we are doing our work, and I have to show it, because if I don't show it, we're being accused of being lazy. We're not doing anything. But you see the change. It's not going to be very now. It's going to be slow, but we're taking Johannesburg street by street, block by block. And with a meeting with the mayor, there's going to be a raid that is going to happen in Soweto. I assure you, it's being planned right now. But when it's going to happen, I think that through his office is going to communicate it, because he said, Tshwaku, it's fine. I know that you guys want to go into Soweto and do the change, the whole inspection of the spaza shop. He said, look, can you just give it a bit of time? Let's plan it properly, because when we shut it down, we must shut it down. Soweto, the whole of it. I said, okay, it's fine. We will actually work in the inner city, because when we launch hashtag Manje Nomaganjani Manje Namhlanje, is focusing at the inner city. We're cleaning this inner city, the CBD, Yeoville, and all of that. So, but we're not going to go like everywhere like that. So we're doing what is called a block cleaning.
Okay.
So block by block, we are getting in there and cleaning it. Right. So people, they may just come down there and have a look. So it's going to take a bit of, we go to a street or a block, 7 days, we stay, we clean it up, enforce the bylaw, check what is happening, and then move into the streets.
I see.
I understand the one for I know that the issue for the spaza shops, I know MMC is working on it, even the province, so it's a whole lot of, it's an effort to each and every
a
person that is actually there.
multitask team that is doing the effort.
It's a multitask team, yes.
Yeah. MMC,
so I think that if just our community just be patient, we're doing everything possible. I mean, this thing now, it has been seen in Ekurhuleni as well. It's been, there's this sports coming everywhere. So we're actually gathering evidence. Our guys are on the ground. I know that I called for calm in the streets of Alex. I know right now that spaza shop has been burnt down. I just called for calm. We are doing everything in our power as a law enforcement officer to get to the bottom of it.
MMC, let's leave it there. Much appreciated. MMC for Community Safety there, Mgcini Tshwaku.